It's Saturday morning and I'm off for my COVID test. Today's the day. I've arrived at the Beacon Centre, which is where Pete and I have to say our goodbyes. Then I'm going to go and find my way to the surgical admissions lounge and get myself checked in, and then I'll come back to you with an update. So I've had my operation. I eventually went down at 12 o'clock. I came out of surgery at 2 o'clock. I've been attempting to doze on and off. I ended up having a spinal block, which meant I couldn't feel anything from the waist down, so that was a rather weird sensation to wake up to. At the moment, the sensation has now returned in my legs, and fingers crossed, hopefully I can't feel any pain at the moment from where I had my operation, but I'm sure that little delight will kick in later on. Bob had grown a whole centimetre in just over a week. So I think he was quite an aggressive little bugger, but he's now gone. I didn't have to have a skin graft. They need to wait for the histology to come back from the samples, and then they'll have a multidisciplinary team meeting to discuss the results and what treatment I need to have next. Now, because he was over 4 centimetres, they automatically tend to refer you for removal of your lymph nodes. Now, I have just spoken to the surgeon, and she said they still want to wait until the histology comes back, but because of where he was located, it was quite central, so they would need, if they do the lymph nodes, to remove the sets from both sides of my groin. It's not a nice operation. Probably 10 days in hospital with drains coming out of both sides of my groin. As for a time frame, if I do need that operation, then it'll be in 4 to 6 weeks' time. But there are other faculties at the multidisciplinary team meeting, such as radiology. So once the histology is back, they'll have a look and see what the best form of treatment is to move forward. Hopefully they'll have the results for the 23rd, but they did say they would ring me either way. And yeah, at the moment, I've asked what's the possibility of me going home tomorrow, and so long as I'm managing my pain, then it's a pretty high chance. So my 3-night stay might actually only be a 1-night stay. I'll keep you updated. Thank you for all your messages, your concerns and well wishes, and see you soon. This is my lovely little side room. Has a TV, but I've not used it. Ensuite, now for the operation I've had, a bidet would be a godsend. But how on earth do you get your leg in there to sit on it? So, not used it. I've been told I have to do 3 wees before they'll let me out today. I've managed one little trickle. And I am slurping away on my squash, which actually needs refilling. So I'm determined that I will squeeze 3 wees out. Excuse the hair, guys, having a bad hair day. The surgeon has been round and inspected her handiwork. A little bruising, but only to be expected. She's happy with it. I have to say that apart from attempting to sit, I have no pain whatsoever if I'm on my left side or my right side, so that's good. Didn't have a very good night's sleep. Morphine has something in it that makes most people itch, and I've spent most of the night scratching my nose and itching my feet, but most of all, as you all know, I've got a rash, and oh boy, has it aggravated my rash. Oh yes, it has. So Bob was 5.2 centimetres, and the surgeon did warn me that if it was more than 4 centimetres, I wouldn't be able to go for sentinel node testing. Now, sentinel node testing is where they put a dye in for the lymph nodes in my groin to see whether there's any cancer in them. But if it's over 4 centimetres, then it means that the dye doesn't work properly. So I can't go for sentinel node testing, which means that I will have to have my lymph nodes removed from my groin from both sides. Not a nice operation. 10 days in hospital, drains fitted afterwards. And then you wait for the histology on the lymph nodes. If it comes back with no cancer, then all well and good. If it comes back that the cancer has spread to the lymph nodes, then more treatment will be required. Bob was quite close to my anus, and therefore they weren't able to remove as much as they would like. So I'm possibly going to need some radiotherapy on my anus. But I'm just more worried about getting out today, actually. 3 weeks and I'm out. So that's my update. Feeling good, as you can see, a little bit chipper. Look really rubbish, but yeah, all's good. Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 16th of December. And yeah, I am still in hospital. So yesterday I had to drink a lot of water, and then after I'd passed urine 3 times, they were doing a scan of my bladder to make sure that everything was fine, and then I could go home. I drank all my water, I did my 3 wees, and the bladder scans kept saying that there was too much liquid still left in my bladder. So they recatheterised me and told me I had to stay in. I have to do the same routine again today. So they've now taken out the catheter. I have to drink lots of water, do 3 wees, and have my bladder scanned. I can't say that I'm feeling too hopeful because I'm sure that it was the machine that was dodgy. Depending on who took the reading, what the reading was. They even went and got another machine and that did a different reading. So, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, a few tears this morning. I don't feel too chipper. Don't feel very hungry, which is very unusual for me. But yeah, I have to get the water down me, and yeah, fingers crossed I can get myself out of here today.